I am... I don't hate Dredge. It was the first thing I played except for the dulls when I came back today. I am getting a little annoyed. I liked it more when it was just like, you fish, you get some money, you upgrade your ship, you got like a little quest. Nowadays, it's fucking everyone is building on the one that came before. You gotta use dynamite to open the shortcuts. You gotta use banish to get rid of the big anglerfish when it starts going crazy on you. You gotta, like, it's just... It's not what I was originally anticipating. We might as well blow it up. Just open it up so we get better with the future. $60. We got unlimited money. Big fish only attack you when the small fish are... That's what I'm saying, though. I'm not saying it makes it a bad game. It's just like, as the game goes on... Ah! I wish it... Well, excuse me. You should be banished? As the game went on... Like, it's no Dave the Diver. Like, it's not like every time you go back to base, it's like, here's 25 new mechanics. But I kind of wish it stayed simpler, longer. And as always, like, I just wish every game on the planet was like about 70% of the length of what it would normally, what they built it as. Exactly. That's all I'm saying is, like, you could, it's like in baking, it's not a perfect metaphor. Because, you know, you can make a metaphor that seems apt for anything, or an analogy that seems apt for anything without it actually being valid. But I think the baking analogy is pretty spot on. You know, the best bread is not the bread that was kneaded the longest. It's the bread that was kneaded exactly as much as it needed to be kneaded. And then they said, pop that shit in the oven and take it out in, you know, 19 minutes. What's the correct game length? You guys are too STEM-pilled. Now, I hold a degree in science, so I'm qualified to say that without you getting offended. There's no quadratic equation for, you know, value. I think you want to be on an ascending scale of fun, and then as soon as the denouement hits and you're like, I'm getting a little tired of this, we cut it. You have to cut it after it starts to trough a little bit. Because if you cut it while it's still going up, people would be like, that shit wasn't long enough. I give it a 5 out of 10. It's too short. I was still having fun. If you had a lot of fun, and then you were like, I'm a little sick of this, and then you have the final boss, people are like, that's perfect. So it's like the dollar per hour scale. Are you like 13 years old? I only get $50 a month for an allowance, and a game is $60. A month is 30 days times 24 hours. I need to get at least, you know, 720 hours out of this game in order to justify my existence. It's crazy, man. Yeah, like, I loved Elden Ring. Elden Ring was too long, though. That shit should have been 17 hours long. And I think there's like a great 4 to 5 hour game inside God of War. He loves his son, he loses his son, he fights a giant to establish some of the story beats. You skip the 17 extra giants that are exactly the same that he has to fight. He fights Loki, he loses. He fights Thor, he wins. He comes back, he fights Loki, they both lose. And then, you know, you get that emotional payoff at the end, and you can still get 7 hours of sleep before you got to get up for work the next day. Get out of here. I enjoy long games with a lot to do. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, like, some people only eat chicken tenders, and some people eat like a varied diet. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't buy God of War. It's your time. It's just, it's the streamer curse. It's like anytime you have an opinion, people are like, bad opinion. What do you mean, bad opinion? It's not, I'm not hitting you with some Terrence Howard mathematics. I'm not saying 2 + 2 = 5. I'm just saying I'd prefer games to be shorter. People are like, nah, you wouldn't. I've over this vent. It's very meaningful gameplay. Okay, now that we've driven over the vents, we can go back and do some dredging. No, never mind. Now we see, it's as long as they keep it engaging like this, I'd say that's the important part. Okay, take me over the vent here. And then the whole point of this is like, we'll have this conversation. People will be like, bad take, bad take. Then I'll be like, okay, what do you give Dredge? They're like, I liked it. It was like a 7 out of 10. And I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's like a 7 out of 10. Why are we wasting our damn time arguing then? It's a 7 out of 10, but only you can have criticism that bulks up that makes up the bulk of that 30% gap. I'm not allowed to have any criticism about it at all. Not everything. When we do a tier list, that's like when arguing makes sense. Like it's designed to be engagement bait. It's way more than a 7. Listen. All right, guys, I'm gonna go retire. See you never. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I shouldn't sell this fish. Please tell me your ass got a shipment of research parts. Oh, I can play the game again. You just need any alternative volcanic fish, honestly? No. Sorry. That's it. You know what? It's not for me. Biome 1, here's your to-do list. Catch 2 fish. No problem. Here's the 2 fish. Biome 3, catch 4 fish. Hang on, my head's exploding. Okay, I got 4 fish. Biome 3, catch 9 fish to make bait to put in the trap to catch the thing. We'll shoot a cannon at it. Okay, I need a little bit of help. Well, we kind of got it. Biome 4, every 3 seconds you're getting bit by anglerfish nonstop. You gotta catch a 5x5 grid of abyssal. If you like it, that's fine. I think I've reached my limit with Dredge. It wants more than I'm willing to give. I'm thrilled to be back making milkshakes here in Papa's Freezeria. Now, it has been like 4 days. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!